first fight was a tremendous performance for this young man. So without further ado, if you have any questions, we'll open it up to Mr. Jarrett Hurd. And actually also, before Jarrett speaks, just want to acknowledge somebody else that had a big one on the undercard. David Benavides is in the room. Congratulations. Even though I didn't like that stoppage. But now, any questions for Mr. Hurd?
Jarrett, Chris Connor here with the FightCity.com. Congratulations on the win. I know Tony Harrison said on Twitter that he's interested in maybe fighting you. Now we have Demetrius Andre here. He's looking for a fight. Who do you want to fight next? Who's the guy that you're looking at of your next opponent?
Oh, well, I'm not really looking for no specific fighter. You know, of course I want the belt. So the Charlo brothers got the belt. Law got the belt, and Liam Smith got the belt. So, you know, of course we working our way to fight those opponents. But, you know, whatever Al Heyman and my team gives me, I'm ready for whoever. I'm not done with that.
If you guys have questions.
Yes.
No questions?
Take us to the third, fourth round. First round, you dropped some. You knocked down Elena. What was going on with third, fourth round? Where it seems you took a bit of step off. Was it just the energy? Were you looking for a different punch? What happened in those third through 5 rounds where you're taking maybe a bit of step off from the action, the aggression?
Well, I mean, I knew I had 10 rounds, so it was no rush. It was a great uppercut that landed. I just wanted to go in there and take my time. I didn't want to go out there and get careless. You know, if, I could have stopped him in the first round. I would have stopped him in the first round, but I didn't want to go out there pushing the issue. So I just went out there and took my time. I knew I had 10 rounds, and I stopped him in the 10th.
After the first round, got knocked out. Do you think you could have done more? Do you think you could have stopped it earlier?
Yeah, I mean, if I picked up and went out there looking for a knockout, I probably could have, got it. But like I said, he was taking a lot of shots as the fight went on, so you never know. He was tough the entire time, so I'm not sure. Maybe if I would have picked it up, I would have. But like I said, I wasn't trying to go out there and push the issue.
Craig Tabile from the Diocese of Brooklyn. I saw you at the end. It seemed like you bowed down. Were you praying? What were you thinking at the end of the fight?
Oh man, I was just, what I'm saying. The first thing I always give thanks to God, because without Him I wouldn't be here. I got on my knees and I gave Him all the glory. And like I said, this is the first fight since Muhammad Ali on Premier CBS. So. I'm making history there. I'm just blessed to have the opportunity.
Given how much people were looking forward to the main event, how much do you think you benefited from being underneath the privilege of Sean Porter?
I think I put on an excellent performance. We was total show action. Like I said, it wasn't fast-paced rounds. We was working the entire time. Me and Oscar did put on a great show for you guys, and I think that was a great opening for Keith Thurman Sean Porter fight.
Hey, Jarrett, it seemed like in the 7th, 8th round that Molina was starting to look winded, and you come back and be popular with a shot. Did you ever think before the 10th round, maybe around 7, 8, 9, that you had him out of there?
Yes, I think it was the 8th round. I felt like I had him hurt, but a bell run. Molina was leading him to his left, and I was loading up a little bit in the early rounds, in the 2nd, 3rd round, because I knew I landed a big shot. But my corners told me to start touching him, start loading up, and that's what I just did. I started touching him more, and the shots they flew, they came in without me trying so hard. So I felt like in the 8th round I had him hurt, but the bell slightly saved it. Good.
Rock from SiriusXM. What made you decide to fight in the closet so much rather than keeping them, you're taller, you're long? keeping him at the end of your jab? Is it because of success in the first round?
Well, you know, Molina, he was, the jab was working good for me, but I could see that as the fight went on, if I would have fought at a distance, it would have kind of been at his pace, and I kind of wanted to break him down more, so I wanted to put a little pressure on him at the same time. So I didn't want to give him too much space because I wanted to wear him down a little bit.
Great job.
Jared, how big was it for you just being on this stage? I mean, this is where for years, only if you were in the NFL or college basketball, you never got to be on CBS. For a guy like yourself, a young guy, find out literally within the weeks, days, that hey, you're going to be fighting on the co-main event at CBS. How much has that changed your life since?
I think this opens a lot of doors for me, you know. I felt like I came out there and put on a performance that, you know, the viewers and everybody was happy with. I felt like coming into the fight, I was a prospect, but I feel like leaving out now, I'm a contender. So, you know, this opportunity for me, I feel like it opened a lot of doors for me, and we're gonna see what the future holds for me.
Were you expecting a stoppage so late?
Well, we was actually planning to stop a little earlier in the, you know, the 6th and 7th round. But like I said, man, he came in tremendous shape. He was tough, man. He took a lot of shots, and he fought through, and I was able to stop him in the 2nd round. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Michelle Joy Phelps, and if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you go ahead and do so by clicking this little icon right here, or else